Hello there and welcome to the new channel.
Here to help you see
The new you.
My name is Carmine Ortega.
Dennis Calamba.
This is Nato Agbayani.
My name is Juan Lu.
I'm Chino.
I'm Trisha.
This is Apple Manansala.
This is Attorney Carlo Ibanez.
This is Attorney Sheila Santiago.
This is Angie.
This is Argamid.
My name is Dante Salama.
This is Jesse Francis Rebastillo.
I'm Dani Acuña.
Mon Mendoza.
I am Muppet Rahina.
I'm Leo Bryan. Mike.
Nice one, dear.
Sir Al Ian Barcelona.
Marvin Salazar. This is Sunny Haldons.
Heidi Lumainos.
This is Ivan Jude. Patrick Geronimo.
Alan Perez.
My name is Erwin Ursua.
My name is Bob.
My name is Lloyd Luna and this is
It's your turn.
The Talk.
Family Business.
The Puppet Stories.
After Shift.
PNC Town Hall.
YOLO.
Marketplace.
The Home Buyer.
HR Hotline.
Dani Art Show.
Healthline.
Foreign Affairs.
COVID stories.
Awesome Day Show.
Thank you.
Money and more.
Cybernext.
Women at Work.
Win Within.
Port Project.
The Big Picture.
Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. Sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC ignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you. Sometimes life makes you blind and you choose something bad. You just wanna cry and hide and save your face from the crowd. But sometimes life makes you see the beauty in you and me. When you look up above, there is God and there is love. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC ignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new. We're here to help you see the newness of life. We're here to help you feel your hope is so real. You got the power to see. We'll help you see the new you. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone and welcome to the new channel where we help you see the new you. I'm Dani Acuña and this is the Dani Art Show. Welcome to the 18th episode of the Dani Art Show. Alam nyo, mga kids and kids at heart, Ate Dani is so overwhelmed right now because after 18 episodes, we're going to finish our first season of Dani Art Show. But of course, with overflowing happiness, I'm also sad to inform you guys that after this episode, Dani Art Show will go to its season break because Ate Dani will have to prepare for her journey sa Binibining Pilipinas. So the Binibining Pilipinas pageant will resume its activities soon. So I hope sana ipag-pray nyo si Ate Dani, i-cheer nyo siya kahit sa online lang. And of course, speaking of Binibining Pilipinas, gusto ko lang bigyan ng shout-out itong batang artist na to na ginawan ng isang art illustration, yung national costume ni Ate Dani. Direct, can we show the art illustration? Ayan, that's the artwork of Andre, and he was assisted by Goldwyn. Thank you so much, Andre Navarro and Goldwyn. Yan, my national costume is designed by Tito Michael Barasi, and I'm really grateful sa inyong mga viewers na sumusuporta kay Ate Dani. Alam nyo, kids and kids at heart, lahat ng sinesend nyo sa akin, I really appreciate it because it gives me confidence sa aking nalalapit na laban sa Binibining Pilipinas. Wait, ang dami kong gustong sabihin. Hindi ko akalain na I can make it to 18 episodes. Ang dami nating natackle dito sa Dani Art Show. Ang very first guest natin dito, si Mamo Tinti, na hanggang ngayon, isa ding legend itong guest natin for this 18th episode. But before we get on to that, itong production number ni Ate Dani for the 18th episode ay mula sa kanyang puso. Ito ay kanyang hindi natatagong talent kasi nagawa ko na to sa two other previous pageant ko, but for Binibining Pilipinas, as you can recall, as you guys would recall, na nag-ventriloquism ako. So to end the first season of Dani Art Show, kakaibang talent ang pinakita ko. So direct, paki-play muna ang ating production number, ang aking pasabog na production number para sa Dani Art Show season ender. Okay, enjoy! Kids and Kids at Heart? Ginulat ko ba kayo sa aking production number para sa last episode ng Season 1 ng Dani Art Show? Pero bago muna yan, let's give a shout out sa ating mga viewers this afternoon, direct. Ayan, hi Chris and Natasha Celis. Hi Ate Dani, ganda naman yan. Thank you so much. Ayan, Danica's Angels will be here supporting you, Ate Dani. Palumpia ka. Sige, papalumpia ako pag resume ng Binibining Pilipinas. Ayan, guys. Danica's Angels, magkakaroon tayo ng Zoom party again. Ayun, bago ko makalimutan, sa mga Romblomanon, supportahan niyo po ako sa nalalapit na laban ko sa Binibining Pilipinas para sa probinsya natin to, Pusong Marmol. Laban tayo. Anyway, before we get onto our program, I would just like to inform you guys that here at TNC, we have a lot of inspiring shows that you'll surely love. Direct, can you please show the posters? We have shows about business, the law, money, relationships, success, beauty, and of course about the arts like the Dani Art Show. All our programs here are designed to help you see the new you. So don't forget to follow the official Facebook page of TNC and subscribe na kayo sa YouTube channel ng TNC. Before we call on our guests, I would just like to add na dahil sa Dani Art Show, madami akong mga artists, mga legends, mga up-and-coming din na mga bagong artists. Madami akong na-interview sa kanila at alam niyo ba, Kids and Kids at Heart, kinumpile ko lahat ng definition nila of art. So, some said that it adds beauty to our earth, it helps them express how they're feeling. So all in all, art is important because it makes the world a better place for each and every one of us. Each of us can create it without even knowing it. Yung simpleng mga bagay lang natin kahit hindi tayo artists, kumbaga, mga professional artists, we can do simple things that will make the world a better place. Ayan yung highlights ng Dani Art Show for me. Na-interview ko yung mga theater writers, script writers, show writers na dati pinapanood ko lang, hindi ko akalain may interview ko ngayon. Yung mga doctor turned writer. Thank you so much pala sa mga nagpahiram, nag-sponsor pala ng books ng Dani Story sa Adarna House. And of course, wait. Ayan, sa Lampara Books, thank you so much for sponsoring most of the stories I've read sa part na yun ng show. Ayan, eto na, ipapakilala ko na sa inyo ang ating special guest for this episode. He's an OPM icon, a singer and songwriter, an environmentalist, and a cultural treasure. Kids and Kids at Heart, let us all give a warm welcome to Kuya Joey Ayala. Hello. Magandang hapon, Kuya Joey. Would you like to meet our audience first?
Hello. Magandang hapon, Dani. Good luck sa Binibining Pilipinas. Naku, panalo na. Panalo na. Ikaw, palagay ko, ikaw lang ang contestant na marunong mag-ventriloquism.
Ay, yun nga din po sabi ng aking mentor na si Kuya Oni Carcamo.
Panalo. Kumusta ang mga nanonood dito sa show na to? Mga good boys and girls ba?
Kuya Joey, bago kita interviewin, gusto ko lang sabihin sa'yo na sobrang fan mo ako. Sa sobrang fan mo ako, pinuntahan ko yung show mo na supposed to be, dinayo ko yung show mo, guest ka lang doon. The show was supposed to be a tribute kay Sir Francis Magalona, but I saw sa poster na you'll be a guest there, so dinayo kita. From Quezon City, dinayo kita sa BGC. So here's the proof. Direct pakipakita naman kay Sir Joey Ayala. Yung picture namin together, that was taken November 2019. Naalala mo ba, may lumapit sa yung babae. Sabi, Sir Joey, pwede po ba magpa-picture?
Hindi ko maalala yan. Ako ba yan?
Yes, that's you. That's November 2019. I still remember the month and the year. Kasi
Anong year yan? Anong year?
pinanood kita sa gig mo sa Quezon City. Tapos doon sinubaybayan na kita. Tapos inaabangan ko yung mga next shows mo. And nasaktuhan, you'll be singing a tribute for the late Francis M. So dinayo talaga kita sa BGC.
Bagong kalbo.
But you look good now.
Ano yun?
Anyway.
20, ano yan? 90 o 19 pa hindi.
2019 po, Kuya Joey.
2019.
Kuya Joey, bago kita tanungin ng mga interview questions, gusto muna kitang kamustahin. How have you been since the lockdown, nung hard lockdown, and ngayon na we're going back to the new normal? Anong pinagkakaabalahan mo po?
Well, we're not actually going back to anything. Lahat iba eh. Lahat iba. No? Busy learning how to survive in the new circumstances. So I spent a lot of time paying attention to things na noon di ko pinapansin, katulad ng YouTube, Instagram. Nakakatamad sa akin yan noon. Ngayon parang kailangan ko palang aralin to para mag-survive. So itong past 3 weeks, YouTube yung tinutukan ko. Before that, mga audio software, mga live streaming software, puro technology ang tinutukan ko kasi mukhang yan talaga yung next step sa evolution ng kultura natin. Linking up to the world, to the use of technology.
We're adapting to technology and of course because of this pandemic. So Kuya Joey, matanong ko lang, nag-set up ka na ba ng YouTube channel mo para masubaybayan ka namin?
Oo nga, meron na. Paki-flash nga direct. May YouTube channel ako. It's a few weeks old. 2 weeks, 3 weeks old pa lang. Wala pa nga 1,000 subscribers. Ang dami palang nakikinabang sa music ko sa YouTube. Ngayon ko lang na-realize when I became conscious of looking at the clicks, looking at the subscribers. Grabe, million yung ibang viewers ng mga YouTube clips ko. Sa akin, ilan lang,
and now you
100.
have to own it. Don't worry, Kuya Joey. Bibisitahin ko palagi ang YouTube channel mo and I'll subscribe later because I'm a fan. So anyway, ayan, Kuya Joey, matanong lang kita. Ito na, interview questions na tayo. Growing up with artist parents, they're both a poet and a painter. How did they influence your childhood while you were growing up?
Siguro, we tend to think of influence as something conscious, no? Pero actually hindi. Kung ano yung normal nila, naging normal sa akin. Parang ganun lang ang influence. I don't think they took pains to make me into an artist. The fact that they were artists and I could see the way they lived their lives, yun na yun. It was normal for me to do something similar to them. I'd see them nakaupo sa typewriter, nagsusulat, nakikinig ng music, nagbabasa, nagsusulat na naman. So, naging natural sa akin na ganun din yung... I actually asked my mom nung malaki na ako, I asked her, ba't ako ganito? Ba't ako nagsusulat? Ba't ako composer? What did you do to me? Tanong ko sa nanay ko. Sabi niya, wala. I just left things lying around. Hindi kita pinagbawalan kalikutin yung typewriter. Hindi kita pinagbawalan kumuha ng bond paper. Tas yung mga materyales, nandyan lang within reach of a child, within reach of a teenager. So, ganun lang pala yun. Just allow. And access to materials. Mahilig sila magbasa. So, ako, hindi na ako pinilit matuto magbasa. Natural sa akin, ba't magulang ko, basa ng basa, meron sigurong magandang dyan, makukuha. So, self-taught, basa.
So, kumbaga, you were a curious child. Everything was within your reach. Most of the things were within your reach. So, curious kang bata. Binasa mo yung mga binabasa nila. Tinry mong gamitin yung mga instruments na meron sila.
May melodica, may harmonica, may kung ano-ano. Maliliit lang na toy instrument.
So, you got curious.
Tapos pag kalampag ako ng kaldero at saka lata, okay lang, hindi pinapagalitan.
Talaga?
Kasi
ang swerte mo.
mahusay yung magulang ko pag nakita niyang creative activity. Okay.
Mas hahayaan ka pa to pursue it.
Hayaan. Actually, sa mga bata, I think mas importanteng hayaan kaysa pilitin.
Oo.
Kasi once pinilit
Because
mo,
they're still
iiwasan niya yun
discovering themselves.
Oo, exactly. And then they own it. What you discover, you own. If it's forced on you, may resistance eh.
So, Kuya Joey, how did you get interested to music? Kasi your parents were poets and painters. So, ba't ka naging musician?
Yung nanay ko, mayat maya nagpapatugtog ng records. Meron siyang yung mga turntable noon na di baterya. She had a record collection. It wasn't a huge collection, pero pagaganda. Tapos yung mga kantang naririnig ko lagi, may storytelling. Kasi gano'n naman ang mga awit na sinulat in the 40s, 50s, 60s. Story-oriented yan eh. Meron talaga siyang storyline, hindi lang I love you. Meron kwento talaga. Tapos, ang radio programming noon, iba rin. Ang mga DJ noon, nagpapatugtog ng buong album, hindi lang yung hit. Ngayon, puro hit lang. Noon, nung pumutok ang Beatles, may istasyon na nagbi-Beatles Festival. Pati yung mga hindi hit, patutugtugin yan. So, maririnig mo yung lalim ng artist, hindi lang yung yung sikat. Maririnig mo rin yung ibang trabaho. So, ganun. Yung exposure ko sa media, and media noon, kasi hindi pa ganun ka-commodified eh. May leeway pa para maging creative yung mga DJ, yung mga programmer. Ngayon, kung ano sinabi ng main office, yan lang talaga patutugin eh. Noon may say pa ang DJ, maganda to, patugtugin natin. May ganun pa noon. Ngayon parang wala na yata eh. So maganda yung exposure ko sa arts. Sa umaga, magigising ako, Beethoven. Sa gabi, matutulog ako, Chopin o kaya Bach. Maya-maya, andyan na si Pete Seeger, kumakanta ng protest song. Maya-maya, may Irish melody akong maririnig. Maya-maya, may African folk song akong maririnig. Pagdating ni tatay, pag nagme-meditate siya, maya-maya, may Indian music akong maririnig. So, ang konsepto ko ng ang maganda, malawak. So, nung ako ay nagsimula sa pagkakalikot sa pagsusulat at sa music, yung pinaguhugutan ko na impluensya, ang dami, ang lawak. Hindi lang yung sikat, pati yung hindi sikat. Hindi lang yung madali, pati yung mahirap. Kasama yun sa aking exposure. Hindi lang simple, pati yung mga complex.
So, speaking of music, Kuya Joey, at what age did you become a songwriter? Ilang taon ka nung nag-start ka, nagsisimula ka na nagsulat ng sarili mong kanta? And who were your influences in music or songwriting? Meron po bang specific?
Meron naman. Siguro mga 4 or 5 years old. Maingay na ako. Kakalampag, mahilig na magkakalikot. Tapos around 6-7 years old, I discovered the principle of composition. Hindi pa ako composer. Ang una kong conscious song na ginawa third year high school na yata ako noon. Must have been 14 or 15 years old. Mga English pa yung mga una kong kanta kasi Ateneo de Manila, English speaking. So karamihan ng English ng kanta ko noon, English. So, yung influences, when I started, actually, gitara lang ang gusto ko noon eh. Si Carlos Santana ang idol ko. I wanted to be a guitar god. Pasikat sa gitara. Pero one day, pinaringgan ako ng barkada ko ng kanta ni James Taylor. Fire and Rain. Maalala ko pa yan eh. Fire and Rain. Natauhan ako kasi at that time, writer na ako. Yung mga poems ko, pinapadala ng nanay sa mga magazine. Napapublish. High school ako niyan. Napapublish sa mga national magazine. Kumikita, nakakatanggap ako ng cheque, 30 pesos, malaki na ang 30 pesos noon. Nakabili pa nga ako ng gitara sa 30 pesos noon. Mga una kong musical instruments galing sa talent fee ng writing. So it was not in my self-identity to be a musician. Ang tingin ko sa sarili ko, writer. Hindi ko alam na musician pala ako. Nasa background lang siya, nasa subconscious lang siya. So when I heard James Taylor, nag-click yung poetry at saka yung music. Ang ganda pala pag pinagsama. Poet na ako eh. Alam ko na poet ako eh. So nung narinig ko yun, pwede pala mas mataas na antas. Hindi lang siya sulat, hindi lang siya gitara, pinagsama siya. May synthesis siya. So na-attract ako sa lyrics with music. It became conscious to me na yan, may ano ako dyan. Meron ako niyan.
So, as a musician, Kuya Joey, what do you think is the power of music sa mga tao? As a performer, what do you think is your power as a musician sa mga tao?
Ang music kasi, it's not really something that's outside of people. It's something inside. Music is a verb. It is something you do. It is a human capability. So, lahat tayo may music sa kalooban. Kaya naman yung mga ibang bata, kunyari, sabihin natin, may learning disability o autistic, madalas makakakita ka ng related sa music, ang galing sa music. Hindi marunong sa math, hindi marunong sa language. Bigyan mo ng instrumento, ang husay-husay. Kasi ang capacity to do music is a foundational capacity. Nakapatong dyan ang language, nakapatong dyan ang math, nakapatong dyan ang logic. So music, I think, precedes the human capabilities we give value to in our society, yung verbal skills, mathematical skills, logical skills. Lahat yan, nakapatong yan sa musical skill. When you talk, you're doing music. We speak with the rhythm. May tono yung ating salita. Tapos we're using sounds na iba-ibang tunog. It's a specialized kind of sound, language. When I say something, it forms images in your mind. No? Say, if I do, for example, I make a sound like, meow. What comes into your mind? Ikaw, Dani, anong pumasok sa isip mo?
Pusa! A cat!
Anong pusa? Anong klaseng pusa? Anong kulay ang pumasok sa isip mo?
Ako, yung dilaw. Yun yung common
Dilaw.
naman.
O, diba?
Yes.
Kasi yun ang experience mo ng pusa. Ako, itim. Kasi yung pusa ko itim. So sounds, diba? Sounds create pictures in the minds of whoever hears. Pero sa iyo, dilaw, sa akin, itim.
So may kanya-kanya tayong,
interpretation. Image. That's why art has an interpretation. Because everything we do in art has two translations. Yung artist, kung anong nasa isip niya,
and yung interpretation ng audience. Am I right? So, ayan, we seem to be having a technical difficulty. So kids and kids at heart, we'll just take a quick break and we'll try to fix the issue. After that, we'll continue the interview with Kuya Joey Ayala. See you in a while, kids. Hello, kids and kids at heart. Welcome back to Dani Art Show. So, Direk, can we give shout-outs to our audience first? Ayan, si Criza ulit. Okay, I read that na kanina. Palumpia ako. Sige, pag nanalo ko. The new channel, hi family. Congrats, Dani and Sir Oni. So proud of season 1. Ayan, pag-resume namin TNC family and to our valued viewers, kids and kids at heart, tingnan nyo ang aming bagong change, di ba? Gagawin naming reboot sa Dani Art Show once I'm done with my pageant, of course. Season 1 is just a trial season and I'm thankful na madami kaming na-share sa ating mga viewers, kids and kids at heart about sa sining, sa arts. And thank you sa mga guests namin dahil pinaunlakan nyo yung invitation namin and of course, shinare nyo yung mga kaalaman nyo sa bawat sining. Yan. Thank you, Mamu Tintin, sa ka-Miss Earth ko na si Karen, kay Kapit, kay AJ. Ayan. Andyan na ulit si Kuya Joey. Ituloy na natin ang interview.
Anong pinag-uusapan natin? Translation.
Hi, Kuya Joey! Ayan. Yung sinasabi mo kanina about yung interpretation ng singer and ng audience, I think yata yung pangalawa.
So, basta engaged ka sa art, any art, dalawa yung translation. Yung galing sa artist,
tapos,
translate mo ngayon, naging orange cat. Di ba? So, ang art, kakayahan yan ng lahat. We all do it. No? Tapos yung interpretasyon natin, in a sense, is also part of the art. So even just appreciating art is an artistic activity. Pero pag gumawa ka ng art, ang daming bahagi ng utak ang nagagamit. Ito yung hindi masyadong na-appreciate ng mga maraming educator. Kasi ang binavalue is verbal skill, mathematical skill sa school. No? So a lot of the foundational muscles napapabayaan kasi yung humanities hindi masyadong nabibigyan na pagtutuunan ng pansin. Kasi wala siyang direct benefit sa employment unless you are an entertainer. So nandun lang naman yung medyo imbalance sa attention sa mga bata. No? Kulang sa alalay sa foundational activities. Making art, making music, drawing, dancing, playing.
Tama ka dyan.
Kasi,
tama ka dyan, Kuya Joey. Dapat napapagana din natin yung creative side ng ating utak, di ba? Because it's important para ma-survive natin yung stress ng normal day life, di ba? Yung mga trabaho, kailangan may may pinaglalabasan tayo ng stress natin, ng passion natin kung gaano tayo kasaya, gaano tayo kalungkot, di ba? So, eto na. Oo, yun. Ito na, Kuya Joey, dahil sa wakas, natuloy na kitang ma-guest dito sa Dani Art Show. Pwede ba akong mag-request ng song number from you?
number?
Yes, kung pwede lang naman.
Tutubing bakal lumilipad. Mabigat kahit mabigat lumilipad. Huwag kang dadapo, ang mga batay natatakot sa iyo. Tutubing bakal, tutubi, lumayo ka. Tutubing bakal, tutubi, lumayo ka.
Wow!
Galing mo sumayaw, ah.
Siyempre, pinil ko lang yung rhythm ng music mo. Kuya Joey, mukhang familiar yung instrument mo. What's that called again?
Kubing. K-U-B-I-N-G.
Kubing. Kubing.
Eto, gawa siya sa kawayan. Pakita ko ha. Tapos yung nagbabibrate, meron siyang dila. Ayan o. Ayan o. Kita niyo yan? Ayan o. Pag nagbabibrate yan. Pag pinipitik dito.
Ang galing!
Pagbabibrate. Tapos pag linapit mo sa bibig mo, kung sarili lang niya, mahina ang tunog niya eh. Tatapat ko sa mic ha. Mahina lang yan. Pero pag tinapat mo sa bibig mo, kaganyan ka, parang echo. Mag-echo, parang kuweba. Tapos yung hugis ng iyong bibig, kung gumagawa ka ng A din ang tunog niya. Kung E, kung I, kung A, E, I, O, U. Diba?
Oo nga, rinig ko! Galing!
Kung ano yung hugis mo sa bibig, yun din ang hugis ng tunog. So, kunyari, Dani Acuña. Tama ba yung apelyido mo, Acuña?
Opo.
Diba?
Ang galing! Ang clear ng sound niya!
So, ito yung original na cellphone.
Kuya Joey, matanong ko lang, is that a original Filipino instrument?
This particular one, gawa sa Mindanao. No? I believe Maguindanao ang gumawa nito. Sa tribong Maguindanao na one of the Islamic tribes ng Maguindanao. Pero almost anywhere in the world may makikita kang ganito. Basta may kawayan. Meron din mga iba dahil sa available ang ibang klaseng materyales. May mga ganito na bakal, na brass. Maririnig mo to sa mga cartoons yung yan, ganun yun. Mga sound effects sa cartoons yun. Yan. Yun yung...
Ang galing.
Hindi nare-realize na iba. Panligaw siya noon. Yung mga bawal mag-usap yung magkasintahan, nanonood ang magulang o ano. Ganito sila mag-usap. Kanya, I love you. I love you. Diba?
Ang galing. If there's a will, there's a way, no?
Tapos kung pareho kayong marunong, alam mo anong sinasabi ng isa. Kasi madidecode mo di ba?
Tama. Ang galing. So, balik na tayo sa interview questions, Kuya Joey.
Sige.
Eto. Dahil medyo kakaiba yung kind of music na tinahak mo, Kuya Joey, was it a conscious decision for you to stray away from popular and mainstream music, and why po?
Hindi talaga siya, I wouldn't say it was conscious. I think it's a matter of taste. Yung panlasa ko at saka yung circumstances in which I grew up as a musician were not industry-oriented. No? So a lot of the music I wrote, nasa Davao ako wala naman music industry doon at that time. Ngayon medyo meron na. But at that time wala, so it was of no use to me to think of music industry. So yung aking creative energies, hindi siya nakatingin sa industrial alignment ang wala doon. My concern was, what am I thinking and what thoughts do I want to share with other people? I was not thinking about making hits or selling records kasi wala sa normal conditions ko yun eh.
Is it because you started out as a poet first, as a writer first, kaya ganun yung naging klase ng music mo?
Siguro, dahil idea-driven. Pag may idea, doon ako na ma-motivate gumawa. Mostly idea-driven. Meron din sound-driven, like may nagturo sa akin ng mga open tuning sa gitara. Tapos nung narinig ko yung drone, nabighani ako kasi napaka-hypnotic. Yung drone na yan, yun. Gusto ko yung tunog na yan. Drone. Yan, hindi masyadong pop. Yung mga ganyan tunog, di ba? Hindi siya pop. Pero noon, in the 70s, may mga sikat na grupo na gumagamit yan. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Joni Mitchell, Joey Ayala.
Kuya Joey, speaking of Joey Ayala, is it important for you as an artist to be authentic to yourself or to be an original?
Well, there's no other way to be if you want to succeed as an artist. Lahat naman ng successful artist na tumatagal are being true to themselves because you cannot sustain an untruth as an artist. Hindi mo yan masusustain. Pwede kang sumikat, sandali, o kaya yung trabaho mo, meron siyang commercial value. But to be consistently producing something that comes from within requires, of course, authenticity because you're using an inner eye, an inner ear, and you're bringing that out. And there is no way you can do that if you're just acting. Kailangan galing sa loob. Masusustain mo siya. Otherwise, hindi mo siya masusustain.
Kuya Joey, so total na guest ka na namin dito sa show at gusto namin sulitin yung guesting mo dito sa Dani Art Show. Mahilig ka ba sa game?
Games? Depende.
Yes.
Itong
game namin. Itong game namin, pangalan niya, Dani Mo. Ang ibig sabihin nun ay different artists na iniidolo mo. So basically, dito sa game namin na to, we'll just ask you kung sino yung mga artists na iniidolo mo. The same way na yung mga fans mo ngayon na pinapanood ka, na iniidolo ka, would like to get to know you more. So, parang tatanungin ka lang namin sino yung mga artist na iniidolo mo, and kung wala ka pong maisip na pangalan, you can say pass para pwedeng balikan, or you can say next.
Ano, parang
lang siyang fast talk ni Kuya Boy Abunda.
Hindi ko rin alam yung reference mo. Ano yun?
Okay. So, hindi ka din masyado nanonood ng TV. Anyway, we'll just be asking you kung sino po yung mga artist na iniidolo mo.
Tapos,
okay,
may time limit ba yan? May prize ba yan? Game eh. May prize, wala.
Sisigaw ko po yung pangalan niya sa coronation ng Binibining.
Talaga, yung buong pangalan.
Sisigaw, Joey Ayala!
Buong pangalan para matagal.
Sige ba? Ano po?
Jose Inigo Homer Lacambra Ayala. Ganun.
Ay, sige, pwede.
Also known as Joey Ayala. Nga ba, no? 30 seconds.
Inaabot mo ako, Kuya Joey, pag yan ginawa ko talaga.
Naku.
Okay, let's play the game, Kuya Joey.
Yeah.
Kuya Joey, sino po ang iyong idolong poet?
Poet. Well, when I hear the word poet, I think of my parents, nanay at saka tatay. Because they were the first poets I met in my life.
Yes.
And I've always measured my writing against them. That's why I don't really consider myself a poet. I'm a lyricist.
Okay.
There's I don't really know what the difference is, pero sa tingin ko lang, I'm more of a lyricist than a poet.
Okay. Next. Sino po ang iyong idolong novelist?
Novelist? Naku, madami yan. Ray Bradbury, I think, una kong binasang novelist, si Ray Bradbury. Fantasy, science fiction. That's the sci-fi writers, science fiction writers. Dami yan. Isaac Asimov, Frank Herbert. Dami yan.
Idolong dancer po?
Yung barkada ko. Well, choreographer siya. More choreographer siya than dancer. Agnes Locsin, pangalan niya. Magka-batch kami niyan sa Ateneo de Davao and we worked on many projects through the years. Naging director siya ng Ballet Philippines and we continued working. Up to now, nasa balik Davao siya. Pag kailangan niya ng music, tinitimbrehan niya ako, pinapadalan ko siya ng music.
Ang galing your teamwork. Idolong painter.
Nanay at saka tatay na naman yung una kong exposure na painting. There's one painting na kaedad ko by my mom. It's nasa kwarto. Tapos yung tatay ko, lininisan namin yung mga paintings niya over the last 2-3 years. Nandito sa bahay lahat. Naka-stack. I don't have space to display them. Pero dinadahan-dahan namin auction sa Leon Gallery.
Ang saya naman to grow up with artist parents. So anyway, sino pa ang iyong idolong sculptor?
Sculptor? Ang kilala kong sculptor na living ngayon, si Kublai Milan, taga Davao yan. Si Kublai is a manic, obsessive, hyperactive, super productive artist. Pagising sa umaga, art na kaagad.
Wow.
Tapos siya yung nagpauso ngayon ng mga monuments all across Mindanao, kahit sa mga major towns, lahat yan may sculpture niya. So iniidolo ko siya, hindi lang sa aesthetics, sa sipag. Genius talaga siya. May kasabihan nga na walang genius na tamad.
Tama.
Di ba? Kaya ang katibayan niya, si Kublai Milan. Magiging national artist yan, I'm sure.
Okay, abangan po natin yan, Kids and Kids at Heart.
Kublai Milan.
Sino po ang iyong idolong singer?
Wala akong I think ang very first na napakinggan ko na singers, hindi ko alam yung mga pangalan kasi maliit pa ako eh. Pero yung na-inlove ako sa timbre ng boses, si Joan Baez. Joan Baez. Is way before your time. Pero associated siya sa folk song movement sa States at saka sa protest song movement. Dahil velveting boses niya, Joan Baez. I've always been attracted more to the female voice than to the male voice. So I spent a lot of time listening to Joni Mitchell, Carly Simon, Lani Hall, yung mga female voices of my generation.
Next po, sino po yung idolong actor?
Parang wala.
Okay, next po.
Nothing
Idolong
comes to mind.
actress?
Wala rin. Nothing comes to mind.
Wala rin? You don't usually watch television po, no?
Nanonood din naman, pero hindi ako na-fixate sa personalities.
Oh, okay. More on ano kaya? Mga musician, mga writers, gano'n?
Siguro.
So, okay po. Next, sino po yung iyong idolong director, kung meron?
Si Tony Mabesa, theater. Tony Mabesa. Ang dami ko kasing natutunan sa kanya. Nung nag-direct ako ng West Side Story in Filipino a long time ago in Davao, siya yung supervisor ng project. So after I mounted the play, dumating siya galing Manila, inatay niya yung trabaho ko. Sabi niya, Joey, huwag ka magalit ha, pero kakatayin ko yung trabaho mo. So manood ka lang, sabi niya. So yung tinrabaho ko na isang buwan, kinatay niya in 2 days. Tanggalin na yung eksenang yan. Ang dami kong natutunan sa kanya. 2-3 days. Tony Mabesa.
Sino po ang iyong idolong architect?
There's one architect in Davao, Ed Villacrucis. Ang galing niya. Kasi yung indoor at saka outdoor, pinag-isa niya. Yung bahay niya, hardin. Yung hardin niya, bahay. So, kung titignan niyo yung mga litrato niya, ang galing talaga. Sa palagay ko, yan yung philosophy ni Frank Lloyd Wright, yung letting the external and the internal blend into each other. Pero si Ed, sa Davao, yung bahay niya, talagang to the extreme. Halaman, tubig, sa loob ng bahay. In-extreme talaga niya. Tapos, pag nakita ko yung bahay ni Architect Manyosa, grabe. Ba't ngayon ka lang naging national artist? Dapat matagal na. Yung he brought bamboo and coconut to its ultimate beauty talaga. Na politika lang siguro yan kasi yung mga project ni Imelda, siya yung design ng iba eh. Nung nawala na sila Marcos, ganyan ang Pinoy eh. Pag may ginawa ka doon, tsuk-tsak ka na rin sa susunod. Parang gano'n. Which is really...
Sana mabigyan sila ng karapat-dapat na title as national artist.
So he got the award, but it was just a few weeks before he died. Hindi niya na.
That's sad. Anyway, sino po ang iyong, ito na, last 3 na, idolong songwriter?
Kapatid ko. Cynthia Alexander. Ibang antas yung kanyang lyrics at saka music. Pero growing up, it was James Taylor, it was Cat Stevens, Paul Williams, Don McLean, yung mga Amerikano, kasi American boy ako, tenista ako. Saka yung exposure sa radyo, sa mga plaka, hindi Pinoy yung exposure, Kano at saka European. Pero sa local, when my sister started writing in earnest, tauhan ako, taas ng antas ng aesthetics. Naging idol ko siya. Hindi ko nga matugtog yung mga kanta niya parang hindi ko mahabol.
Is your sister po older or younger than you?
Younger. Biologically younger, pero ang kanyang kamalayan parang matanda siguro sa akin.
Okay, next po, sino yung idolong player of any musical instrument?
Well, yung unang-una kong idol na gitarista, si Carlos Santana. Gitara. Mga ganong linya.
Ganda.
Tapos na-expose ako kay John McLaughlin. He resides in France. He's a fusion jazz guitarist. Doon ako nakarinig ng mga superhuman speed. I almost gave up the guitar after I heard him. Para hindi ko yata kaya yan. Ayoko na. Talaga, mga ganong klaseng takbo. So, yung technical challenge.
Ito yung ako. Last question para sa Dani mo. Kung isa lang po ang pipiliin mo, sino po ang pinaka-idolo mong artist and why?
Pinaka-idolong artist. Blanco isip ko. Alam mo ba't Blanco? Kasi hindi ako nag-iidolo. Nag-aaral ako. When I admire an artist, I try to look at why. Why do I admire the artist? Ano ginagawa niya na kahanga-hanga? So nawawala sa personality yung focus ko, napupunta sa technical, napupunta sa anong kaya niyang gawin na kaya kong angkinin at gawin ko rin sa sarili kong trabaho.
So, ganun ka po palang klase. Ang galing.
Kasi lahat naman may galing There's always something to learn from anyone. So, hindi ako nakifixate doon sa isang tao. Learn.
Sa specific.
Okay.
Nakifixate
ako sa learning. Parang ganun.
Yes. Para to make something na your own then from that inspiration. Ganun po ba yun?
Kasi wala namang original All the notes are there, all the letters are there, di ba? It's how you assemble things into something new or something fresh.
To make it more like you. To represent as an artist, ganun po ba?
Express the art that you are. Translate yourself into something else.
To express the art that you are.
Express yourself and share it in a way that is palatable to other people.
So, yun lang po yun, Kuya Joey. That was Dani mo. That was a way para mas makilala ka ng mga fans mo kung sino ba yung mga hinahangaan ni Sir Joey Ayala, di ba? So, we're down to our last 3 questions na din for our interview. These are the important questions po para sa Dani Art Show, para sa ating mga viewers to inspire them to look into the field of arts. So, what is the key to success po? What is your key to success po kaya, Kuya Joey? What was the key for your success?
Doing what I enjoy, finding something. If you cannot, kung may bagay na hindi mo maiwasang gawin na hindi mo siya gusto, maghanap ka ng bagay doon na magugustuhan mo. Find something to enjoy in any activity. Because then you'll be able to sustain your efforts. Hanapin mo talaga, which part of this activity do I enjoy? Or kung mahirap man at hindi ko gusto, ano yung reward nito? Looking forward, beyond the obstacle or beyond what is difficult. Ano yung reward? So sa ganung bagay, lagi kang mag-i-improve. Improve ka na improve. And isang bagay din siguro, success is finding your failure point. Where do you fail? Because when you look for the point where you fail, you're always pushing your limits.
Yes.
So when you fail, magpasalamat ka. Ay, salamat. Kamali ako. Ba't kaya? Ibig sabihin, may matututunan akong bago. Kasi mali ito eh.
Failure is the key to success.
So,
Parang gano'n.
hindi siya magkaaway. Hindi siya magkaaway. It's I think ganun talaga ako mag-isip. Hindi bungguan ang tingin ko sa bagay, hindi bungguan, sayaw. Kahit sa politika, ang tingin ko sayaw, hindi talaga sila magkaaway. They're dancing a dance. It includes violent emotions. It includes arguments. Pero actually, sumasayaw sila. Hindi kumpleto mundo pag wala yung sayaw na yan.
So, Kuya Joey, eto na po. What's your objective in your every performance? Is it to inspire your audience, to educate them, to make them feel something? Ano po kaya yung objective nyo kung meron man with your every performance?
Actually, maraming objective, no? Primary objective ko is ma-execute ko yung pyesa na hindi pangit. Kasi may mga performance, naka-experience na ako ng mga performance na asama ng pakiramdam ko, yung sinisipon, bad trip yung lugar, bad trip yung audience. Pero yung unang-una talaga is technical. Because they are here to listen to a good performance, I try to deliver that on a technical level. So, yun ang una palagi. Secondary na yung nag-enjoy ako, nag-enjoy sila, malinaw yung mensahe. Basta umabak ako stage, technical lagi yung una kong concern. Okay ba ang tunog ng mic, tunog ng monitors, malinaw ba yung salita ko? Kasi nandun ka na sa public realm eh. When you're in the public realm, you have to pay attention to the objective things. Everything else is subjective eh. The way I feel and the way they feel. Diba? The two translations. Everything is subjective. So, unahin ko yung objective conditions. Maalingaw-ngaw ba masyado? Ano magagawa nating remedyo? Makintab ba yung mukha ko? Pag tama ng ilaw, mukha ba akong lechon? Kailangan ko ba magpulbo? Yung mga ganyan. Basta performance na. Una ko talaga atupagin yung technical.
Ayan. Kuya Joey, dahil ang target audience po ng show ko is mga bata, ano po kayang advice nyo sa mga parents na nakikita nilang may potential yung anak nila maging artist someday? And what is also your advice sa mga bata who also wants to become artists like you someday?
I-echo ko na lang yung sinabi ni Maria Montessori. Nagbabasa ka na, mahilig ako sa education eh. Binasa ko din yung mga sinulat niya. Sabi niya, that ang trabaho ng teacher, clean the floor and get out of the way. Yun lang. Because children are programmed to learn. All you have to do is allow them. Tapos, get materials. Kung anong meron, be creative. Yung creative challenge nasa magulang eh. You can't afford something. Ano yung pwede mong ilagay na you can afford? Because creativity, wala namang budget ang creativity eh. Diba? Wala kang drum, may lata. Diba? So, ano lang siya? Access to the world. Access to the world. Give children access to the world. Because the work of a child, again, I will echo Maria Montessori's thoughts. The work of a child is to approach the world. The work of an adult is to transcend the world. So if you are an adult and you're working with children, you transcend your limitations, your budgetary limitations, transcend your access to resources. You be resourceful and then allow the child to have access to whatever it is na nandyan. It's a really an interesting concept kasi kung taga-syudad ka, for example, kanya laki kang gated subdivision. Punta ka ng bukid, may makita kang 5-year-old tumatakbo may dalang itak. Di ba? Can you imagine your child? Di ba? Can you imagine your child na may yaya, pahawakin mo ng itak, patakbuhin mo. Hindi ka siguro papayag. Diyos ko, yung anak ngayon, huwag gumawa ka yan. Di ba? Pero sa bukid, children are allowed access to that part of the world because it's necessary for survival. So alam nila paano tumakbo na may hawak na patalim. Ano ba? Normal sa kanila yun. Kung hindi normal sa iyo, hindi siya normal. So if you want your child to develop whatever potential there is, you have to allow access to the world. Allow them to explore. Yan ang isang problema natin ngayon because global challenge, ang climate change, di ba? How do we remedy that? We don't. Kasi ang bata nakakulong sa kwarto. Lalo na ngayon. Noon, nakakulong sa classroom. Paano niya ma-appreciate ang environment? Kung majority ng buhay niya nakakulong sa kwarto. Tapos the only access to the environment is virtual. Lalo na ngayon. National Geographic. Diba? Uy, polar bear, meron. Oh. Yung pala, patay na lahat. Film na natira. Diba?
The times are changing. Speaking of kids, Kuya Joey, ito pala may ultimate question kami dito sa Dani Archo concerning kids. Ultimate question. Kasi ito yung pinaka-essence ng show, ng Dani Archo. So, here it goes. Kuya Joey, what if one day may lumapit sa yung bata, tapos tinanong ka, Kuya Joey, why is art important? How would you answer that child?
Well, art is important because it's part of you. It's part of the human being. It is like a seed in everybody. You have art in you. If it does not grow, sayang. Ganun lang siya kasimple. It is part of you. It is like a part of your brain that if you do not develop it, you will lose a part of your brain. You lose a part of what makes you a human being. Ganun lang siya. It's a natural capacity. Parang paa o parang kamay. Pag di mo ginamit, mawawala yung muscle, magiging lupay-pay. Ganun lang siya.
Sayang yung potential ng creativity ng batang yun.
Yung art naman kasi, ginagamit natin na konsepto, yung Western concept na hiwalay siya sa buhay. Naka-frame, nakasabit sa pader. Naka-recording, binibenta sa tindahan. Diba? Drawing sa isang canvas o ginawa ng isang couturier, naging haute couture, naging high fashion. Hiwalay siya sa tunay na buhay. Pero ang normal na buhay natin, paano ka magluto ng adobo, paano ka magsaing na masarap. Lahat naman yan art We just take it for granted. So anything well done can be considered an art. No? Yung mga pulis na nagtatraffic na may kasamang sayaw, doon niya dinabas yung bahagi ng utak niya na art. Okay yun. It doesn't have to be put on stage. It doesn't have to be hung on the refrigerator door. But that's what we do with our children's art, di ba? Kabit mo sa refrigerator, magnets, because you want the kid to feel good, di ba? At the same time, you're setting it apart. So, double-edged siya. It can be, it can be discouraging. Pag nakita ng bata, my mom put my art on the ref. Ganda, it makes you feel good. I'm important. Tapos later on, nag-iba na yung kanyang sense of beauty. Itago mo nga yan, nakakahiya. Di ba? Kasi mag-iiba yung kanyang sense of what is art. Huwag yan, pangit niya. Ito na lang, mas maganda. Diba? So, nag-evolve siya. It grows as you grow. Your sense of aesthetics, your sense of beauty will grow as you grow.
Thank
so, tayo
you so
ngayon,
much,
medyo...
Yes, go po. Tuloy po.
Tayo? We tend to be stuck in the past. No, kung ano yung maganda noon, maganda hanggang ngayon. Kaya naman, pag ang mga bata gumawa ng bagong music, sasabihin ng matanda, ano ba yan? Music ba yan? Diba? Kasi hindi nila ma-recognize.
Iba yung
Lingwahe. Iba yung aesthetics. So pag sinasabing music is a universal language, in a sense, it's true. In a sense, it's not. Because music also differentiates us, yung panlasa natin. Tatay mo, kakanta ng Engelbert Humperdinck. Dad, yun, nakakasawa na. The old hometown looks the same. Kaya Tom Jones, kaya na naman. Wala bang Abra dyan? Wala bang Glock 9 dyan? Di ba?
Wala bang last song dyan?
Wala bang Joey Ayala dyan?
Oo, di ba? Ayan.
Wala bang Joey Ayala dyan? Maganda ba tunog? Hindi yata eh. Hindi ko bubuuin yung kanta kasi mahaba to eh. I'll just sing you
Sige po.
bits na I think and good luck sa iyong bid for Binibining Pilipinas.
Dahil good luck mo na ako, I believe I can do it. Thank you, Kuya Joey.
Kung kaya mong isipin, kaya mong gawin, isa-isang hakbang lamang at ika'y makakarating. Tulad ng puno na galing sa binhi, ang mga dakilang gaway nagmumula sa guni-guni. Kung ang nais mo'y maging malaya sa mundong puno ng padunupil, buhayin sa sarili ang malayang paraan. At sa araw-araw na pakikitungo sa tahanan at lipunan, buhayin sa sarili ang payapang paraan. Kung kaya mong isipin, kaya mong gawin, isa-isang hakbang lamang at ika'y makakarating. Tulad ng puno na galing sa binhi, ang mga dakilang gaway nagmumula sa guni-guni. Kung kaya mong isipin, kaya mong gawin, isa-isang hakbang lamang at ika'y makakarating. Tulad ng puno na galing sa binhi, ang mga dakilang gaway nagmula sa guni-guni. Ang mga dakilang gaway nagmula sa guni-guni.
Okay. Abay, Ka-Joey. Okay, si Dani, nawala eh. Naputol yung kanyang internet. Anyway, magpapaalam na ako sa'yo dahil ito na yung ending. Salamat. Baka muna may gusto kang i-promote bago tayo...
tayo na lang. Mag-talk show tayo, pare.
Pwede.
I-talk show. Yun na. UNTALK.
Ulitin mo yung YouTube mo siyempre, di ba? Kaya natin ang views.
Tayo, gusto kita pa partner Sarap ang kausap Parang dalawang tao kausap ko pag ikaw
Mas maganda naman si Dani sa akin, siyempre. Uy, salamat.
Iba na yata yung aesthetics ko, pare.
Oo nga. Salamat, Joey. Salamat.
Salamat.
Last word sa viewers natin.
Ano pa rin ba tayo? Are we still on?
Yes. Oo. Papaalam na tayo
Last words. Wag naman. Parang napaka-final naman pakinggan yun. Bisitahin nyo na yung YouTube channel ko. Sisikapin kong kargahan nyo ng content ng mga kanta. Kasi nandito na ako sa Return trip na ako, pare. Return trip. Kailangan ma-immortalize.
Tama. Siguruhin nyo lang na
Oo.
YouTube channel ni Joey Ayala yun. Ha?
O yung tunay.
Yung tunay, di ba?
O puro live tsaka take one ang nilalagay ko dyan eh. Yung iba kasi puro yung CD pinatugtog, di ba? Ganun. Ito sa bahay, mga home recording to.
Tama. O sige,
Kung anong kakayahan ko, yun. Ni, salamat ha.
Yeah, salamat.
Thank you.
Ingat. Salamat. Okay.
Hey! I'm back! Wait lang! Don't panic!
Sige. Magbabay ka na kayo.
Good luck, Dani. Good luck ha.
Kuya Joey, thank you for making this dream interview come true. Finally, na-interview na kita, nag-guest na kita. Okay. Thank you so much sa pagpa-unlock sa invitation ni Kuya Oni and the PNC and of course me. Thank you so much po.
Okay ako.
Okay, salamat. Joey, salamat.
Thank you.
So long, farewell. Leader say adieu.
I hate to say goodbye. Ayan.
Okay.
Kuya Oni,
Dani,
thank you so much.
Ako muna. Hindi, papasalamat mo bago ako mag-extra. Lagi ikaw huli. Yung mga kids at heart, ito yung last episode ng season 1. So, pahinga muna tayo habang si Ate Dani ay magko-compete, no, sa Binibining Pilipinas. So, ito si Kuya Oni at hanggang sa susunod nating magkikita si season 2. Okay? Salamat, Dani. Congratulations. Bye-bye.
Bye, Kuya Oni. See you backstage. Kids and kids at heart, it was a wonderful 18 episodes dito. It has been a wonderful 18 episodes since Dani Art Show. I've never dreamed of having my own online show kasi I was shy. But thanks to you guys, kahit paano na-practice ko yung communication skills ko and I'm not that shy anymore facing the camera. Thank you sa mga audience ko dito. Isa-isahin natin pasalamatan yung mga importanteng tao na tumulong para magkaroon ako ng sarili kong show. Of course, kay Kuya Wanlu, dahil gines niya ako sa show niya. Doon ko nakilala si Sir Lloyd and si Miss Apple, kaya nagkaroon ako ng Dani Art Show. Thank you, TNC family, sa pagsuporta sa akin at sa pagtanggap sa akin sa inyong family. And of course, sa ating viewers, sa audience natin, sa mga Rumblumanon, sa Danicas Angels, sa team ko sa Binibining Pilipinas. And of course, I would like to thank the directors nitong Dani Art Show. And of course, Kuya Oni Carcamo. He is the other half of Dani Art Show. Siya yung nag-mentor sa akin since nakilala ko siya way back 2019. So thank you so much, Kuya Oni, for guiding me sa aking passion dito sa singing. Again, kids and kids at heart, this is not the last time you'll be seeing Dani Art Show. Abangan nyo ang next season na to. We'll announce it. But for now, ako ang inyong Ate Dani. Kita-kita tayong muli. I'm reminding you all to dream, achieve your dream, nurture it, and inspire others. So, I hope madami akong na-share sa inyo. See you again in Season 2. So, bye guys! Wish me luck sa Binibini! So,